This is the Jose Soto Show. You're listening to Jose Soto. Tonight, I want to talk about these gay penguins that are all over the news, all over the gay blogosphere. And, of course, these gay penguins and this Canadian zoo are going to be separated. Now, of course, there's controversy over that. Their species is, in fact, an endangered species, which means that they have to breed a lot and ensure that there are more offspring to guarantee the survival of that penguin species. And there's a debate going on about that, but I'm not going to go into that debate. I'm going to go this other route. Now, we all know that there are a lot of people out there, a lot of homophobes, anti-gays, conservatives, whatever you want to call these people. These misguided cretins who say that being gay is a choice. Now, for some of us, it is a choice. I'm not going to deny that. There are male prisoners who engage in homosexual activity, but are not necessarily gay because they're not romantically attracted to the same sex. And of course there are people who are sexually confused or confused about their sexual attractions. They may have other mental disorders, emotional disorders, they might have multiple personality disorder, and this has been documented in many studies of why many supposedly gay people now change their sexual orientation to be straight or ex-gays. Because they were confused. They were straight all the time, it's just that they thought that they were gay. But you can read those studies on your own, and in fact, there is no such thing as somebody that has a homosexual orientation to automatically change their sexual orientation to a heterosexual one and vice versa. Because if there was such an off and on button, I want to know, because there are certain people that I wish were straight and will leave us alone, right? And of course, there are some straight guys I wish that were gay, but that's my own personal opinion. Now, or in my past, a lot of us are using this story to say, and other stories like this, we have gay birds, we had gay parrots, we had gay elephants before, gay zebras, right? A lot of these stories end up in the news, but not like this one. I mean, this one's really out there because it's an endangered species that we're talking about. And what we're seeing is that these two penguins are basically doing things like a couple. You see the other penguins in the same zoo, male and female couples, heterosexual penguin couples, that are cohabitating and doing their thing, and you have this gay male couple doing the same thing, building a nest, even mating, and doing things like that. Now, of course, it confuses the zookeepers, and they're saying, well, they're not really gay, or they don't know because, being gay is more like a human thing, and I understand that. But there's also a natural explanation for this, or not explanation, but a natural take on this issue of sexual orientation. People are using this scenario, this whole gay animal thing, and they're using it to say, see, homosexuality is natural. Okay, you win that point. And I'm not going to argue that point, obviously. I, as a gay man, my sexual orientation came to me naturally. I'm not going to say no. That's not the point. And of course, we are using this story to say, see, being gay is natural because it happens in the animal kingdom. Even to endangered species like these South African penguins. Buddy and Pedro, that's their name. The penguins. But what we are not saying is, or actually what we are not doing, is as a community we're not reflecting or actually looking at this for our own benefit, not for the benefit of others. Sure, you want to educate people and say, look, we should tolerate each other and we should be accepting of gay people. That's a good thing. But what we are missing here, and we're missing the point, is that this story is more applicable to us as gay people, as gay men specifically. If we look at these gay penguins, what they're doing is they're actually experiencing a natural homosexual orientation. That's the way I look at it. It's what nature has basically expressed herself as, the homosexual side of nature through these penguins. Now, this is the natural side of homosexuality. This is the truest, purest homosexual expression of Mother Nature. This is our true intention, to be honest with you. I mean, the closer that we get to nature, and the closer that we get to our true design as another form of beings that we are, we know what our true potential is as we are gay human beings. Now, if you look at these gay penguins, you'll notice something about these particular penguins. In fact, with the gay birds, the gay zebras, the gay parrots, the gay lizards, you'll find that these particular animals don't do the things that we gay men do. Gay humans, we do. Because these penguins are unadulterated. They're not being programmed by your gay media. They're not being programmed by the Advocate magazine. They're not being programmed by all these gay news websites. They're not being programmed by Here Media. They're not being programmed by the Logo Channel or any of these corporatist, manipulated venues of media and brainwashing mechanisms. No, what we're witnessing are homosexual beings, homosexual penguins, unadulterated, uninhibited, unprogrammed, being the way that they are. And if you look at these gay penguins, what are they doing? They are cohabitating. They are sharing their lives together. They are nesting together. You don't see one of, Pedro going out trying to get, his freak on with another male penguin, and then come home to Buddy, right? Or that both of them go and look for a third one, right? Because they're in an open relationship. And don't worry, Dan Savage says it's fine to have an open relationship. Even though if we look at these gay animals, whether it be gay penguins, gay zebras, gay spiders, whatever, they don't do these things. You see these gay parrots, these gay birds that are coupled together for the rest of their lives, until they die. And if you see these studies about these gay animals, I mean, most of them, actually all of them, end up being coupled with another animal of the same gender for the rest of their lives. And these penguins, these gay penguins, have been together since they met. They haven't separated each other. They haven't, let me see what the other penguins taste like. And they are inseparable. Their bond, their union is so strong because that's the natural potential of homosexual relations. But then if we look at ourselves as gay men, gay humans, what have we become? We have become patsies, not patsies, I wouldn't say that, but sponges for the gay ruling elite, the gay controllers of the gay media, Hollywood and the corporations and the banks. They're the ones that are telling us through these brainwashing programming. That's why they call it programming. Television programming is to program you, like Glee, like all these other shows, to tell us how to think, to tell us what kind of emotions we can feel, to tell us what we can say, what is cool, what's hot, and what's not. Okay? They are the master engineers of our community, and they're telling us, gay people, this is how you're going to live, this is how you're going to dress, this is what's cool. So what if hip-hop has all these F words in them? We don't care. You're going to worship what we tell you to worship. Lady Gaga is your master. She is your pope. Gay penguins don't need Lady Gaga. Gay penguins don't need an It Gets Better video. They don't need any of this crap. Gay penguins are just gay penguins. Can't we, gay human beings, just be gay human beings? Can't we be true to our designed potential as homosexuals to be in lifelong committed bonds and relationships? Studies have shown, and I will say this, people who are married or live together or in a long-term relationships live longer and live happier lives. Doesn't matter what the other people say, the naysayers and all the myth tellers, okay? Because these people that tell you, no, being married is stupid, and what do you mean you're going to be in a relationship? All these doubters, these people hate themselves. They hate life. They hate love. They hate stability. They hate life, basically. I mean, what better way to show who you are than through your relationship with others? That's who you are. I mean, that's what we can see about others, is their relationships. And that's true. But we have been indoctrinated and so much pushed around by the social engineers of our gay community, these scientific Nazis who tell us that we're just animals. I mean, worse than penguins, because penguins have, if you look at these gay penguins, they actually care for each other. And let's see what happens after the separation. And let's see if they're still, I bet that they will still be together after the separation. But we have been screwed up in our minds. And of course, we are, this is the gay lifestyle. This is the gay culture. And you see a lot of these people, these gay icons. Who are they? Oh, Rachel Maddow, Mr. Maddow. He tells us, wait a minute, gay culture is this way, right? It's this way. And it's a she. In her latest interview, Mr. Maddow, Rachel Maddow, tells us that we're losing gay culture, right? Well, whose culture are we talking about? Why is there a gay culture? Who's controlling the culture? That is what I'm trying to figure out here. That is where I'm at. And people are criticizing me. Well, Jose, you have, too far out there ideas. Your ideas are too extraordinary, no. I'm trying to figure out, like anybody else, what our role is on this planet. Why are we gay? Why do we have this gift, if you want to see it that way? It's time for us to think about that. The more we progress to get states to legalize gay marriage, the more we have to recognize what our true natural potential is. That is where I'm getting at.